Greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Starfox Adventures! Previously, we landed in the Walled City, which is the next part of Dinosaur Planet that we have to put back together. We also found out that the King Earthwalker, Tricky's dad, is, surprise surprise, a gatekeeper of the planet. That's kinda coincidental if you ask me, but that's how the story goes. We also ran into the next hostile tribe of Dinosaur Planet, which are giant freaking T-Rexes called the Red-Eye Tribe. They may look threatening, but they're actually not that threatening at all. They damage you for very little, as we found out in the last episode. I swear, Reptar from Rugrats would be more dangerous than these guys. I bet you even Rex from Toy Story would be more of a threat than this entire tribe put together. And those two are just toys. Yeah, you can tell that the Red Eye Tribe really disappointed me when it comes to being any sort of danger to us. So today, we're going to continue to light the torches, which is displayed in our landing pad at the R-Wing over there, and see how we can progress even further among the landmass of the Walled City. And I actually figured out what to do off screen, but before we do that, there's something I've been meaning to show off for quite some time now, but I just keep forgetting to do so. You can see in my shortcuts button that I have something that we haven't seen in a while because I honestly kept forgetting about it. It's Tricky's ball. If you purchase this, you can play fetch with Tricky. I guess it's kind of cute since you're treating Tricky like a dog, but then again, we've been treated like a dog for the most part of our adventure. Apart from these giant T-Rexes coming our way, we can play catch with Tricky as many times as we want, and something does happen. And something does happen if you do play ball with Tricky enough. I believe if you throw it up to 10 times, something will happen to the Prince of the Earthwalkers himself. And where'd he go? Oh, there he is. He's not gonna get the ball, is he? No, he's not. It just disappears. Alright. I'm trying to get to a distance where I won't be interrupted by those stupid T-Rexes. So we'll do that, and continue to play ball with Tricky for a little while. That's provided he actually knows how to play catch. He did it once before, and then he just forgot about it. Man, Tricky, you're a weird kid, I swear. A really, really weird kid. Come on, go get it. Go get it. There you go. Good boy. That's a good Tricky. Tricky? You're supposed to bring it back. Tricky. What are you doing? Oh, I guess I was too far away. That's why he wasn't coming back. So I'll keep doing this while I talk about the backstory and some more history about the Walled City in general. So it makes sense that the Red Eye Tribe and the Earthwalkers are actually rivals, for lack of a better term. T-Rexes and dinosaurs from a certain family called the Certopsia, I think that's how you pronounce it. There actually were common enemies in actual history. So the fact that the Red Eyes and the Earthwalkers actually do hate each other, it does make sense. Furthermore, I did mention about the Shadow Hunters, that group of dinosaurs that we found in the Test of Fear. How did Tricky get the... Okay, that was weird. I know I'm not the only one who saw that. That ball was on the other side of the freaking landmass, and Tricky somehow, like, did he pull a Yoshi and use his tongue to get the ball or something? I don't know. That was really weird. I've never seen that happen before, but then again, I've never experimented with this item as much. So, as I was saying, we saw the Shadow Hunters, which were the group of dinosaurs that we had to avoid, I guess, coming into contact with back in the Test of Fear some time back. I did mention that they were gonna appear in a later level. The Test of Fear was not gonna be their only appearance in the game, but it turns out that ends up being the case in the final product for some reason. It's never been speculated, or confirmed, I should say, to why those dinosaurs were only left just for that specific test. They were slated to appear in the Walled City as well later on in the game, but like I said before, that just didn't happen for some reason. How I know about the Shadow Hunters were going to be appearing in the walled city originally is that it was mentioned in an unused briefing by Peppy that the temples were supposed to be built to keep both the Red Eyes and the Shadow Hunters imprisoned. So the way that things went, I'm not sure if this was actually explained in the game or not, is that the Red Eyes and the Earthwalkers actually went to war a long time ago, and as a result of the Red Eyes losing that war, they were supposed to be imprisoned in the walled city, so this was actually meant to be more of a prison for that dangerous tribe, but as we've seen, they somehow got loose and are roaming around the place, probably due to General Scales' influence. There we go! So if you play ball with Tricky enough times, like I mentioned before, I believe the number is 10, then Tricky will change color, and this isn't the only color scheme he's got. He can change into various different colors the more you spend time with him playing ball. Where's Tricky going? Did he actually go for the ball that I threw into the water? Oh my god, he got it! I didn't think he could do that! I only thought he was able to do that on land. Alright, Tricky, I guess you really do love this thing. Unbelievable. I guess if there's one talent this kid has got is that he loves playing catch slash fetch. No matter where you throw it, I guess he'll just go right for it with like no fear in sight whatsoever. Alright, that's some sort of talent he's got. I guess that does show off his bravery to an extent. So I'm near one of these shrines, I guess. I was doing a little running around last episode to figure out what I was supposed to do. And turns out, what we're supposed to do is to use the ground click on that pad. There's another one on the opposite side of this place that we have to use that as well to use the quake on. But we only get to do that for one part at a time. And when you do that, as we can see, a timer does activate. Go the wrong way. No, that's the right way. That's the right way. Nope, that's just blocking me off. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. I wonder if this is the right way, actually. Well, the parts are moving, so that probably does suggest that I am going in the right direction. Yeah, it is. So the moon part is being blocked off. We activate the sun part of this little run. Wait, this is the... Damn it, this is the moon part, isn't it? I'm going the wrong one, am I? I think I went the wrong direction. I have to go all the way just to be sure. And... yeah, I did. Well, that's just great. What a good start to this episode has been. What I was supposed to do is to... Well, I guess as long as I'm here, I might as well just do this for the moon part. The timer expired first, and then we'll do this. Hopefully, since I know the way, I'll be able to actually accomplish this little task. So what you're supposed to do is to go to the part of the shrine that you did activate, not get lost like I just did, and then turn on the little furnace thing with Tricky's flame. But you gotta get there first before time runs out. I think the moon part might be a little more heavy when it comes to time, since you have a little farther to run, I think. So that's why we had a little more than a minute to use the moon part of this entire puzzle. That's the sun part. We have to go all the way around, provided that these things don't get in the way first. Go up here. We actually go down there afterwards. Go to the top doesn't do anything for this puzzle. Yep. If you ever want to find out where you're actually going, just look out for the flames. The suns are represented by red, and the moon is represented by blue. If you have that in mind, then you know you're going the right direction. Now hopefully Tricky's nearby. Come on, Tricky, hurry up, hurry up. 5 seconds left, buddy. You can do it. There you go. And that makes that panel, I guess, light up. Now I gotta do the same thing for the red one. Alright, this time I should know where I'm going. I just have to make sure not to get turned around. I think we're gonna go to the opposite direction first. That's probably what you're supposed to do. Yep, it is. We're on the right track so far. This puzzle is a little weird since you have to go in the opposite direction at first to get this whole thing figured out. And then once you go up a ramp, then you have to go into the torches that's associated with the shrine that you're chasing to, I guess. I guess that's how they throw you off at first, which is very, very clever, actually. Very clever design. Now, where is it? Where's the flame? There you are. Yep, just do that, whatever. I didn't mean to associate a shortcut, but we did get that lit up, and that is where we're supposed to go next. While I bring this back to the ground quick, it's my shortcut. Now that new opening we just unlocked is on the south side, I believe, of this entire temple. Go down here. We'll meet the very person that we're looking for. The King Earthwalker.
Dad, you're okay!
Tricky, my son. You don't have to worry about me. I am the king. Ah, the famous Starfox, hero of Dinosaur Planet.
Yeah, that's me.
And before you ask, no, I haven't got the spellstone, but I do know where you could look. To enter the lair of the Red-Eye King, you must first find the two sacred teeth. Not an easy task, as they are protected by the very life force of the Red-Eye tribe. Locate the magic cave. The answer lies within.
Now, I have no idea how that bridge got immediately repaired. There was nobody in that vicinity that was working on that whatsoever. I'm just gonna chalk it up to the mysterious Earthwalker powers that we've seen Tricky demonstrate time and time again. Not to my surprise, it seems that the entire Earthwalker tribe has these powers in spades.
Locate the magic cave. The answer lies within.
And he's gonna repeat what he said before. Look for the magic cave. So we head over to that bridge. That is where we're supposed to go next, because what we're looking to find will actually provide us the means to take down the Red Eye. So we actually don't have the abilities necessary to do that right now, but if we look around and find this magical cave that the king was talking about, then we'll be able to actually combat against the Red Eyes. Where did Tricky go again? Tricky, where'd you go? Man, that kid is just one giant nuisance, I swear. If he's hanging out with us dead, that's understandable, but we have an adventure. I'm just gonna use the whistle just this once. I haven't used that yet. Were you behind me? Or... I just don't know with you anymore, Tricky. I just don't know. I should really stop asking myself these questions, but really, that kid just continues to surprise me. Slash, annoy me. I mean, you can't be a helping hand when you actually do want to work with me. But I swear, you just like to do your own thing half the time. That provides a bomb, Dad. I'm not surprised about that. I had a feeling that wasn't the right place we were supposed to go find. On the bright side, we did find another switch. I'll switch over to the fire blast with my shortcut for now. That lights the third torch. The last one of those switches, I'm not sure where they're at, or where it's at rather. At least we're gonna tricky to burn that down. Well, I go looking around in the meantime. Okay, that takes us up there. I'm pretty sure that's where we're supposed to go find this magical cave. We can see there's one. Should get a better view of that. You probably caught a glimpse of what that thing was on top of the little hill over there. That is a life force door. And that is actually tied to the not Earthwalkers. Yeah, the Earthwalkers suddenly returning against them because they annoyed me long enough. We're actually siding with General Scales in the end. That's a huge plot twist there. Spoilers, I guess. No, it's tied to the very life force of the Red Eyes. Just imagine that. All of a sudden, Fox just turns evil and decides to side with General Skills because he just got fed up with Tricky. I wouldn't blame him though, but that would be a pretty strange twist, even for this game. We found this bomb sport patch, so we might as well just get this out of the way as long as we're here. See what this has hiding inside. Pretty sure it's nothing major, just a secret or something like that. A farm dad here, and there's a couple of sharp claw crates. We'll see what they contain. We'll say that was a scarab, an orange scarab, probably at that. Yeah, looks like some orange scarabs from what I'm judging on, but they could be red for all I know. I don't really know. All I know is that they're high-value scarabs, and that's pretty useful. But our wallet is completely filled out, so doesn't really matter to us that much. I guess I'll feed Tricky so he stops annoying me and actually will try to cooperate in any sense as he tries to eat my staff. The one thing that will actually defend me from all the dangers of Dinosaur Planet. That'll actually be really bad for him. I'm not sure how his digestive system would react to that, but I don't think I want to go any more detail into that. So we actually have to use another bomb spore. Yep, for this patch. As we can see, our staff is glowing, so we all know what that means. We're on the verge of another staff upgrade. As soon as I go over here first to get this little grub tub. As it climbs up the hill, alright, I guess that thing doesn't want to be captured. I don't blame it because it'll be fed to Tricky in the end. I guess it was just really desperate to live. So we go down that patch, and we'll see what our next staff upgrade has in store. And this one is kind of stupid, if I have to be honest. Ta-da! I say that like that because this is the Super Ground Quake. With its upgraded powers, the Ground Quake will now knock over even larger bad guys. Yeah, we know how to use these abilities at this point, game. Don't have to tell us that. So the reason why I'm so iffy about this is that it's an upgrade to an existing ability. That would be good, right? It's only useful for this area, mostly. In the way of bad guys, the only use this will have in terms of combat will be against the Red Eye tribe. And I think we'll demonstrate that next time. This is kind of going long enough as it is, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a little shorter than I anticipated once I edit this down. But I think we'll save that little surprise of what the Super Groundquake can do for the next episode. So next time, we're going to deal with the Red Eyes and continue to solve the mysteries of the walled city as we look for, as the King Earthwalker said, the two sacred teeth. Until we meet again, farewell for now.